Kelly.
Hi, Betty.
Oh, boy, the queues at the shops were just terrible. Took me ages to get served. Oh, I've just got a few minutes to have my lunch. Oh, that looks nice.
Well, it isn't.
Oh, looks all right.
Well, you're looking and I'm tasting. Believe me, it isn't nice. It's dull, mega dull. Boring, mega boring.
Oh, well, if it's not very nice, why don't you have something else?
I can't have something else. This is the low cholesterol diet the doctor's put me on.
Then it's good for you. It's good for your arteries.
Oh, yes, wonderful. Your arteries turn out great, but you die from boredom.
Oh, come on. It looks delicious. It's a rye biscuit with cottage cheese on it.
Yeah, but it tastes like a slab of gyprock with wet cement on it. Do you know why they call this cottage cheese? Because they have to scrape it off the walls of old cottages.
Oh, this can't be that bad. Give me a taste.
Oh, be my guest.
Doesn't taste bad.
No, it doesn't taste good either. It doesn't taste anything.
Oh, well, that's a nice salad. Why don't you eat that?
Not a nice salad. It's just lettuce leaves and a piece of celery. I mean, what can you do on lettuce leaves?
Rabbits manage to do quite a lot.
Well, I'm not a rabbit. I usually like to have mine with Thousand Island dressing, and I'm not allowed to have that.
Oh, so you don't like the lettuce. Eat the celery.
Oh, that's another thing. You know, celery is one of the major disappointments to civilized man.
I know, you're just being silly.
No, I'm not. You look at it and you listen to it and it looks all green and fresh and it sounds all crisp and crunchy and then you say, oh, I'm going to have some of this, so you eat some.
And?
And it tastes like celery and celery tastes awful.
Oh, you're just in a mood to complain about everything. Well, I am going to have my lunch.
Oh, what do you got?
A pie.
Oh.
With tomato sauce.
Oh, baby. Can I have a little taste?
No, Mr. Kelly, be bad for you.
Oh, no, it won't. I'll make it good for me.
How?
I'll put cottage cheese on it.
If the doctor says you're not allowed to eat fatty foods, then it would not be good for you.
Oh, it's not fair. How can you sit there waving that pastry-covered lethal weapon in my face?
Oh, well, it's upsetting you.
Oh, what are you doing?
Well, I'm not very hungry anyway.
Oh!
Mr. Kelly, leave that.
But I'm hungry.
You got what to do. And you may bring your celery stick with you.
Wonderful. Well, if I faint from weakness, you'll have to come in here and carry me.
Oh, no, you're just being silly. Hi, Dad, I'm home. Hey, Betty. Hi, Jenny.
Jenny, what are you doing home?
Oh, we're on exam timetable, Dad.
Exam timetable? What's that?
Well, we had a maths exam this morning, then the teacher said the rest of the day was a half holiday.
Is it? Oh, is it good? Oh, well, I'll be seeing you, Mr.
Just a minute. You think you're going?
Well, you heard Jenny. It's a half holiday.
Not for you, it's not. You have got work to do.
Oh, very well, I will stay and do it. But I warn you, I'm entitled to time and a half if I work on a holiday.
Oh, are you?
Yes, under the terms of our industrial agreement, I am.
But this is only half holiday.
Oh, well, what's the difference?
Well, on half holiday, I only have to pay you half of time and a half.
Well, what's that mean?
Means I only have to pay you 3/4 time. We should have half holidays all week. I could save a fortune.
Well, what about this one, Dad?
No, I don't think so, Jan. It might just be a little too mature for you.
Well, the dance isn't for 2 weeks. I can mature into it.
It might take a little longer than that. You can't grow that fast, that big, in that place.
Well, Dad always buys me clothes I can grow into.
Can't grow into that. You'd have to explode into it.
Oh, hi, girls. What's doing?
Oh, hi, Simon. Hi, Nudge. We're just picking up my dress for the formal.
Formal?
Yeah, it's Jenny's first formal in 2 weeks. Isn't it exciting?
You mean a formal dance with boys?
Yeah, well, of course with boys, you troglodyte ape. What do you think she'd dance with, pogo sticks?
I always did. But she's too young for dancing. Far too young.
Oh, come on, Simon. How old do you think I am anyway?
Why, you're, I don't know. How old are you anyway?
13.
Well, that proves it. She's far too young.
No, she's not.
You stay out of this.
No, look, don't you remember what you were like when you were 13?
Of course I do. That's why Jenny's far too young.
Simon, you're going to have to face it. Your little sister's growing up.
Yeah? You don't look any taller.
Me bird brain, Jenny. And however, Jenny, you're not growing up quite that fast.
Well, it looks good on her.
Yeah, well, that's Franco Welsh. Everything looks good on her.
Yeah, she didn't even look good in the bean sack.
She'd look better out of a bean sack.
Ignore them, Debbie. This is a typical case of male insecurity hiding behind sexist bravado.
You're right. She is growing up.
Simon, can I come in?
Yeah, sure, come in. I've had enough of maths for one night.
Are you sure? I can come back later if you like.
No, come in. Did you want to talk to me about something?
Yeah, it's just I wasn't sure if you wanted to talk to me.
Why? What have you done?
Nothing. It's just, are you still mad at me about the formal?
Mad at you? No, I'm not mad at you. What makes you think that?
Well, you kept saying I was too young and you sounded like you were mad at me.
No, I wasn't mad at you. It's just come as a shock, that's all. You've grown up a lot, Jen, and I just didn't notice.
Well, as long as you're not mad.
I'm not mad.
Good, then there's something I want to ask you about. You see, there'll be boys at this dance.
Instead of pogo sticks? Yes, I have had this pointed out to me.
Yeah, and, well, I just wanted to ask you about a few things.
Hang on, Jen. Are you sure you should be asking me these questions?
Yeah, well, I figure you'll know more about this sort of thing than anyone else.
Shouldn't you be asking Dad or maybe Deb?
Why? Are they good at dancing?
Is that all? I thought you meant...
What?
Never mind.
Oh, you mean sex? But don't be silly, Simon. I know all about that. We did it at school.
Where? And who with?
In biology class, the day after we cut up the frog. Frankly, I thought the frog was more interesting.
Can we get back to dancing?
Yeah, well, anyway, I wanted you to show me how.
No, what's the show? I've seen you do it. You just get down and boogie. You move to the music. You're good at it.
Yeah, but we're not doing proper dancing. We're doing all that old-fashioned stuff.
Old-fashioned stuff.
Yeah, like the Pride of Erin and the Progressive Barn Dance.
Oh, those.
Yeah, you see, we've got this really old-fashioned headmistress, and she says we've got to learn how to do them.
Oh, well, yeah.
You can teach me, can't you? I'd be embarrassed to ask anyone else.
Of course I can, Jen. But I'm just a bit busy tonight.
Oh, that's okay. Sometime in the next few days, maybe?
Sure, that's what big brothers are for.
Thanks, Simon. You sure it's no problem?
It's no problem at all.
Phew.
Dad, I've got a big problem.
Well, do you think we could keep it that way?
How do you mean?
Well, usually when you walk into my office and say, Dad, I've got a big problem, magically within moments it becomes my big problem. And then I get to worry about it and you get to forget about it.
Dad.
And then usually it costs me a lot of money, the use of my car, or the use of my sanity. Now, which is it going to be?
None of the above.
What then?
It might cost you a thing.
Good. What's the problem?
No, when I was 13, I started going to dances and things.
Oh, with girls and that.
Well, I knew that you always went with girls, but I never knew you went with Dad.
Oh, yeah, he was always there. There's something important, Dad. Something that girls and boys do together that you never told me about.
Oh, for God's sake, Simon, surely you're joking. What did you do in biology class? Cut up frogs?
Not that, Dad. I don't need you to tell me about that.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, after all, he told you about that. Well, while we're on the subject, if anyone wants to do a quick refresher course, I'll be glad to listen.
Oh, you will?
Yeah, you see, I sort of missed that lecture in biology.
What, were you away sick that day?
I got embarrassed and fainted.
Are we really here to discuss sex education?
No. I want to know about dancing.
Dancing?
Yeah, you know, Pride of Erin, the Progressive Barn Dance, all that really old-fashioned stuff.
Yeah, and we figured you'd be the best person to ask.
No, how would you like me to do the Pride of Erin on your windpipe? What's this all about, son?
Oh, Jenny's formal. For some crazy reason, they have to learn things like the Progressive Barn Dance.
Well, that's not crazy. The Progressive Barn Dance means that all the boys dance with all the girls. Everyone gets to meet everyone else. Surely you did that when you were a kid?
No?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, but I never met anyone. See, whenever the girl would get to me, she'd sort of do an extra big slide right past me.
I never did one. I promised to teach Jen. So I need you to teach me.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
What, now?
why not?
Oh, all right, I suppose so. I'm beginning to wish this had just cost me money. Right, well, you will have to be the girl.
And this time, I'll make sure I get to meet you.
Shut up, Nudge.
Right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Oh! Go where?
With me. I'm the man. I'm leading. You're supposed to follow. Now, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Mr. Kelly, what are you doing?
He's dancing with Simon.
Oh, isn't it nice to see fathers and sons doing things together.
I'm trying to teach Simon how to do the barn dance, but I can't remember exactly how it goes.
Oh, the barn dance, that's easy. I'm really good at the barn dance.
Of course you are. You were born in a barn.
Yeah, there's not enough room in here. We better go into the living room and I will show you. And a 1, 2, a 3, a 4. That's it. You're getting the hang of it now. Back to back, face to face, back to back, face to face, and slide.
That's the way it went, all right.
Just a minute. What are you doing? Well, it's supposed to go that way. See, look, it fits perfectly. It's upside down. It can't fit that way. Oh, well, no worries. I'll just turn around the other way. And this there. It's vertical. All of this is cut. Cut it. Do you have any idea how much this material costs per metre? Well, I'm not going to cut it.
Oi! Is this a private battle or can anyone join in and fight? You are. Can't you hear yourselves? Oh, don't cut that, you'll spoil it. Well, I will cut it, I will.
Well, we're not fighting, Mr. Kelly. We're sewing.
Oh, I might have known it. You turned sewing into a blood sport.
Sewing is creation. It's a passionate business. Yeah, blood runs hot when we sew. It's a woman's destiny.
What exactly are you passionately and hot-bloodedly creating?
Why, just for the formal. Yeah, they were saving heaps. See, at a shop, this would cost over $300.
Oh, excellent.
And we're only charging you $200.
Think again.
Oh, well, it was worth a try. As Dad used to say,
No hide, no Christmas box.
what did he mean? I never knew, really. And he always used to say it at Easter.
Well, if you're going to say something for Jenny, make sure this time you get it right.
What do you mean, get it right?
Have we forgotten the rabbit?
What rabbit?
We have forgotten the rabbit. There was this rabbit suit that had to be made for Jenny, remember? And it was needed in a hurry.
Why? What was so urgent about it?
Oh, Jenny, surely you remember. It was for your school concert. You had a note from your teacher.
I think I remember now.
Yeah, which you forgot to give me, as usual. Oh. Jenny, when did you get that?
I think it was last week.
Well, why didn't you give it to me last week?
I forgot it.
How could you forget it?
Because I lost it.
Well, which one is it? Did you forget it or did you lose it?
I forgot I lost it.
Well, anyone can lose a note. Besides, I was just a little kid.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter anyway. I remember now. Betty and I whipped up a great little rabbit suit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, have we forgotten the Mark I rabbit suit?
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the rabbit?
Yeah, that's really, it's, hello, little rabbit. I know it's you in there, Jen.
So we made a little mistake.
A little mistake?
Okay, a big mistake.
So what? Don't you know how long it took God to perfect the rabbit? His first try was a horse.
After all, anyway, we got it right in the end.
I can't remember. Was I good as a rabbit?
Oh, you were great.
Yes, she is.
Oh, Jen, that looks terrific.
Lovely.
Okay, let's get on.
Yeah, it's a great little bunny.
Oh, you're still a great bunny, Jen. By gee, you're growing up fast.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And slide.
Right there, do you think you got it now?
Yeah, I never knew dancing was so simple, Simon.
I wish people wouldn't say that. Okay, off you go then.
Okay, thanks, bye.
So, how's the dancing going?
Oh, great, Dad. She's learning fast. I'm going to have to get another lesson of you to stay ahead of her.
Right, look, Simon, has Jenny mentioned who's taking her to the formal?
No, as a matter of fact, she hasn't.
Yes, well, if she's going out with some young man, I'd like to know who it is.
Absolutely.
I think I should meet him.
I agree. We should meet him.
We?
Oh, Dad, as her older brother, I have responsibilities in this.
Oh, really? And what are they?
Well, if she goes out with someone and he gets out of line, I'll rip his arms off and beat him senseless with them.
It's very caring of you, Simon.
This is the kind of guy I am.
So, Jenny, when do we get to meet the lucky boy?
What lucky boy's that?
The lucky boy is going to take you to the formal.
Well, I'm not going with the boy.
You're not?
No, what makes you think I'd go with the boy?
Well, history, tradition, 3 million years of evolution. There has been some precedent for this, you know.
But if you're not going with a boy, who are you going with?
Katie.
Well, who will you dance with?
Katie.
Yeah, Jen, that's not how things work.
Simon, Katie and I had a pact. We didn't want anything to do with boys. Anyway, who wants to dance with boys? Their hands get all sweaty and they tread on your feet.
No, but Jenny, look, you don't understand, you see.
Hang on a minute, Dad. Hello? Oh, hi, Katie. You did? And what did you say? Oh, you did. Well, have a great time. See you.
What's the matter, Jen?
That was Katie. What sort of a friend is she anyway?
Why? What's she done?
Dan Soretto asked her to dance. She said yes.
Well, what would you expect her to say?
Well, she should have said no. We promised. We had a pact.
But, Jenny, if someone's invited her out, you can't expect her to refuse.
Then what am I going to do?
We'll just have to get a boy for you, that's all.
Where will we find a boy who wants to take me?
What?
Well, I've been waiting for days and days, but nobody's asked me. They all hate me because I'm ugly.
Boy, that makes me really, really mad.
Simon?
No, Dad, someone should have asked her out. When I find out who that someone is, I'm going to make him wish that he wasn't him. Whoever he is. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it.
Simon, will you please stop pacing?
Sorry, Dad.
I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Well, I'm sorry. I don't understand it either. I mean, you would think that at least one boy would have asked her out.
Yeah, I mean, she is attractive.
Attractive? This is my daughter we're talking about. She's beautiful.
Yeah, and smart. And she's got a bright personality.
And she loves traveling and meeting people.
What?
Oh, you're making her sound like a page 3 girl.
Do you understand why no one's asked her?
Well, no, I've got to admit I don't. After all, she is gorgeous.
Maybe that's it.
Maybe what's it?
Well, maybe she's so beautiful and intelligent that everyone else naturally assumes someone else has asked her.
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think that could be the reason?
It could be.
It definitely could be. Well, of course it is. I always wondered about that. About what? Well, why no one ever asked me out in Morgan? It's because I was too attractive. Yeah, once I was so attractive, I had to go to the Bachelor and Spinsters Ball as a bachelor.
What's going on over there?
Anything else, Mr. Kelly?
In the park across the road, there must be at least 20 teenage boys all milling around. All wearing their best clothes, got their hair plastered down. They look like they've been through a car wash.
Oh, yeah. I wonder what you call a group of boys. What's the word for it?
What, you mean like a flock of sheep or a parliament of owls?
Yeah, what is it of boys?
Well, they'd be a scuffle of boys.
Yeah, aren't
What are they doing there?
It's all right, Mr. Kelly, I've got it all under control. They're here to see who got the lucky number.
they? Lucky number? What's the prize?
Well, you see, this afternoon, I had a nudge flash. You see, it seems I was right about Jenny, so all I did was hop on the school bus and tell everyone that she didn't have a date.
Well, what happened?
I was swamped. All the boys wanted to take her, so the only fair way to decide was to let them all have a lucky number.
You made my daughter the lucky door prize on the school bus? No, it's not great. It's not dignified.
Oh, I think it's romantic.
Yeah, after all, 23 boys wanted the chance to take me out.
23 boys paid for the chance to take you out.
You raffled my daughter.
$1 a ticket. One guy bought 4.
No, you cannot keep that money.
Oh, well, you're not having it. It was my idea. And besides, I used some of the money to buy a second prize.
Second prize? What's second prize?
A week with you.
Oh, no, better than that. Ball fruitcake. Well, I'm going to go and do the draw.
He raffled my daughter.
Oh, well, that's free enterprise for you. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh, well, it's not dignified.
Yeah, maybe you're right, Dad. Maybe you should let them fight to the death over me.
Well, the lucky prize winner should be here any minute. So, where's Jenny?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the belle of the ball? Well, Dad, what do you think?
I think I want to have the first dance.
Hello? Yes, she is. I don't know, just ask.
Who is it, Ben?
It's the boy who won the fruitcake. He wants to know if he can get in first class, Jen, to next year's football.